the character of some young people. P.S. Nyang also delved into the management challenges that young people continue to face.
If you say January 2013, and we are in May 2014, and that's the time we are talking of post-mortem, what type of signal is it releasing? And we are preparing for the next NECOMF. You know, there is a little lapse there which shouldn't have occurred. Post-mortems are meant to be made immediately after. You gave yourself timelines. There is a 21-point action to be taken. Government has its own part. NYC has its own part. What have you done so far? You rate yourself. Which type of percentage would you say you succeeded in doing in terms of the activities? Yes, meetings are one of them. You are being lauded for the meetings that are being done. But where are the actions?
This two-day training, which gathered all regional staff and representatives of the National Youth Council, is being used to, among others, to share experiences, understand the youth policy, management and governance issues of the Council for proper implementation of youth programs and activities in the country. Rohibite, Grts.
The Gambia Growth and Competitiveness Project is moving to reducing difficulties associated with registration of businesses in the Gambia. The disclosure was made at a desensitization program organized by the body. Babukar Kamara reports.
Meant to sensitize legal practitioners, the business community, licensing officers, and other stakeholders for we to know and be aware of the single window business registry.
A World Bank Gambia government-supported project gathered these teaming stakeholders and aspiring businessmen on a new device business registration scheme.
The government of the Gambia took the bold and commendable decision to reform its business registration system and all the processes and procedures relating to business startup. The objective of the reform was to establish a single-window business registry as a one-stop shop for treating all business startup processes, and thereby improve the business environment and consequently the Gambia's rank on the World Bank Doing Business Index.
The new project, according to a World Bank project official under the Gambia Growth and Competitiveness Project, came following a World Bank report tagging the Gambia with an unfriendly business status. Potential businessmen used to take 27 days to register their businesses compared to the new scheme, taking only a day with better access to online registration, valued at a fee of $13 US.
The World Bank did a study and found that the Gambia was one of the countries that are not very friendly to private sector. And as a result, the support is given to the Gambia to make sure that we improve in that area by reducing the time spent on registering from 27 days or more to we want to bring it down to less than a day. Within 24 hours or a couple of hours, you can register your business.
An ECOWAS of people is the new political thinking of leaders in the sub-region. And we hope that this business venture will go a long way in further complementing the ECOWAS agreements between the sub-region member states.
Now that business registration costs only $500 with a day to process, the Justice Department is decentralizing the scheme and hoping to avert future occurrence of bad luck cases over business registration for better economic outlook. Babukar Kamara, Grts.
The Gambia Radio and Television Services Staff Association Friday night staged the first of a series of weekend activities aimed at raising vital funds for the institution's social club. Leading Senegalese singer Titi is the star attraction for the gala dinner and Saturday night dance at Paradise Suites Hotel. Winifred Nicole Hadibat joined the party girl was at Friday night's event, and she now tells us more.
Populace for decades, the Gambia Radio and Television Services has been broadcasting programs from education, entertainment, religious and news and current affairs locally and internationally. The institution has since developed a vibrant staff association that embodies the spirit of togetherness and friendship among staff of the institution. The association's latest initiative is the staging of a two-day event with leading Senegalese musician Titi as a star attraction. The gala dinner was graced by various cabinet ministers from the Interior, Fisheries and Justice, who represented the chief patron, His Excellency, the President, Sheikh Professor Alhaji Dr. Yaya A.J.J. Jammeh, who has been very supportive to the initiative since its inception. The event, GRTS Staff Association's president says, serves as a prelude to the president's 49th birthday anniversary, while adding that the event is expected to help raise funds for GRTS to improve service delivery in order to become #1 in the sub-region. With this massive turnout, the president of the Gambia Radio and Television Services Staff Association assured the gathering that their support will not go in vain.
Ministers of the Interior, Justice and Fisheries, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, GRTS board, management and staff have a vision to make GRTS a center of excellence when it comes to broadcasting. It is our desire to make sure that our presence as a national broadcaster is felt throughout the Gambia. This is what my dynamic Director General Alhaji Lamin Manga calls Operation Decentralized GRTS. It is our firm belief that with fully equipped studios for both radio and television across the country, coupled with improved coverage, the institution will consolidate its gains.
The night was strictly entertainment, with various Gambian actors and the renowned Senegalese Ndaga musician Titi thrilling the audience long into the night. Reporting for GRTS News, I'm Winifred Nicole Hodibat.
Well, time not to take our first break. The news continues momentarily.
Fashion Shop, the best in town, has the latest fashion wear for ladies. Kanilai Group International Fashion Shop, or KGI Fashion Shop, brings you latest abayas from the Republic of Indonesia, the home of good textile and fashion. Our range of collection includes ladies' fashion, shoes and menswear. Walk now into KGI Fashion Shop along the Kerava Avenue, just adjacent to the traffic lights junction, and get quality abayas in retail or wholesale at unbeatable prices. For more information, call 4398-313 or 776-6429 or 996-5776. KGI Fashion Shop.
Welcome back. The militant Al-Shabaab group is claiming responsibility for a daring raid on Somalia's parliament building in Mogadishu. At least 8 people died in the shootout between security forces and suspected Al-Shabaab attackers. And Malawi's President Joyce Banda says results from the country's inconclusive elections have been annulled. President Banda cited irregularities with the counting processes while stating that a new poll will be held after 90 days. We have details of those stories and others in this news roundup.
Claimed responsibility for the attack in Mogadishu, which killed at least 8 people, including 4 of the commandos. A huge car bomb blew up outside the parliament. The shootout inside lasted 1 hour. The attack was a repeat of an assault in February against the presidential palace. 4,500 guests, including numerous African heads of state, attended the swearing-in of Jacob Zuma in Pretoria. The South African president took the oath of office on Saturday for a second term. He promised that his second term would be marked by a radical socio-economic transformation. Jacob Zuma won the parliament's backing on Wednesday after his party, the ANC's victory in the May 7th legislative elections. The presidential election that took place on the 20th of May in Malawi has been declared null and void by the president herself. Joyce Banda said there were numerous irregularities with the poll, that ballots had been tampered with, and the vote count system had collapsed. Analysts placed Banda as the favorite despite competition from her hardline predecessor's brother, Peter Mutharika. She said a new vote would be organized within the next 90 days and that she would not be running. 12 years of prison for Germain Katanga. This is the sentence the International Criminal Court handed down to the former Congolese militia chief on charges of complicity in war crimes and crimes against humanity. In